Good to see you, Hunter. We are back in Pickabeen Bay, the place where we all have to wear these green pajamas. I would like to show you today a location that is really good for tree stand hunting for the Rusa deer. This is the location here. I have this little hill, and on top of the hill, the tent is located and the tree stand. You can start here, or you can start at the lodge and slowly walk over here in order not to spook your Rusa deer. You can see the coordinates at the bottom as well if you're interested in this location. And this is what this location looks like. I have this two-person tree stand mounted here on this Pickabeen palm tree, and I think it is ideal because of the narrow trunk. You can look around. This works with the one-person tree stand as well as with the two-person tree stand. So you might use any tree stand that you have. There are some picks in the area, but not too many. Most calls will be from the Rusa, and I will just start calling blindly and see what's coming in. When I tinkered around and tried to find good places for tree stand hunting, I used a lot of these trees. And here you are way up, much higher up, and also a very thick trunk. So I think it's not quite ideal. I think these palm trees are much better. Initially I didn't think it would take a tree stand, it would hold one, but they work just nicely. So this place is really beautiful. It's fairly open, even though there's a lot of trees. You can still see animals come in. You will get calls from Rusa, but not all of them call, especially when you call blindly. Some will just walk in and you will never know until they're here. What you can hear is their breathing, their walking. So I will use the Parker Python bow and try to make silent kills. Ideally, I can drop the deer on the spot. Of course, every time they run, they plow through the area and will take any other deer with them. So let's see what's coming. I'm starting here at 10 o'clock, and there's always some deer around. There's a Rusa that's coming in. Very nice. It's feeding. So these noises are new to the animals. The earlier animals don't have this, the sniffing that you hear. Also when you hit them, if they survive the first hit and run, you get an audio and visual feedback. So, despite the picks, the first Rusa deer is down. Buck approaching. The part is right over here, buddy. And there comes the buck walking in. Not a big one. Oh, this is perfect, thank you. will just keep calling. Female coming from behind. And there she is. Ooh, there's multiples. Ooh, there's multiples. Ooh, that is a lot of Rusa. And here's a buck. Oh no, it's a doe as well. I think it's pretty hard to shoot them and not make them run. This is a lot of Rusa deer. So we've shot 2 and we have 3 running. Hope they don't go too far. And the reason for them running is here. I couldn't drop her. What is this? Yet another. I couldn't drop her dead. And that could have spooked the other 3 Rusa deer. Or it could have been the multiple shots. All right, let's call them back. It'll take a while for them to calm down. But this can happen as well, of course. Ooh, hello. That's interesting. Wow, so many Rusa coming from this angle now. Well, that should be the proof that they spooked from the dying Rusa. Let's switch seats here. And there she runs. She will run a little bit with a single long shot here. So I'm pretty sure the Rusa ran from the dying Rusa because they did not spook any more animals. Animals can spook animals, but then that's it. Had they spooked from the bow shot, they would have taken this one along. But hey, 4 are down. 1 will have to go pick up later. Let's see who's coming back. One coming from the front. Although we have a 360 operation running, so what is the front and what is the back? A lot of females. Oh, and I am very lucky. She just started walking as I released the arrow. I'm lucky she didn't run. So the luck I was missing on this one down here where you see the blood, I got the luck back on this doe over there. Another female approaching. There she comes. One of the many dark ones. I'm going to shoot her with the rifle. And this is going to be the last kill for this session. Because before I lose this track here, I want to go and pick up the Rusa deer that's running, that didn't die on the spot. So let's pick up the ones first that we have here. And I'm not going to do this, but I would recommend that you read 3 tracks from each animal that you have down. So read 1 track, find 2 more, and then you get the tracking bonus. So for example, this one, I will go pick up a 3rd track. They're all in the area. Before I actually pick up the animal. So this way you can level up your tracking a lot faster. And you repeat the same for all the animals that you have down. This needed 3 shots. I don't know. 2 bad ones. Three tracks for this as well. Many animals call, so you will already have 1 track. So sometimes it's just the blood track is the 2nd track and the last footsteps is the 3rd. And sometimes it's really easy to get 3 tracks. So I'm going to pick up the 3 here. The 2 shot with the bow. Oh, this one also is easy. So let's just run back there first. Get all the tracks here. If they are from Rusa, yes, this is the buck that I shot. So I will have multiple tracks of that as well. And then here, this will be the 2nd. Because I had the call. This will be the 3rd. Oh, is this another one? Okay, well. Okay, so I will pick up the 2 animals plus the one that's running. And then I will start another session. What I would like to show you though is before I do this, let's just pick up the track here from this long shot. Let's look at the meter, 449 meters run so far. And I just want to show you how far they can run. And here is our dead Rusa deer. We started at 449. I didn't have to do any searching, so it was a straight path down here. 717. So roughly 260 meters. You can see the tent and the tree stand on the Hunter made are outside. That's not too bad. It could be worse. I've had worse. I fit the lung and also the stomach. All right. Next session starts at 1 o'clock. And so might the rain, we will see. But the rain isn't really an issue. In fact, I think I can see the animals better when it's raining. There's a bigger contrast. So now why am I starting this session at 1 o'clock? I just looked up when the feral hogs are sleeping, and they should sleep more often. There's a Rusa deer. So 1 o'clock is one of those times where feral hogs should sleep, at least some of them. Maybe this will bring down the feral hog activity, because every now and then you get calls from them here. So let's see if 1 o'clock is a better time for the Rusa deer. They're larger than the whitetail does, so longer shots with the arrow can be a problem. Oh, look at this. This is beautiful and a nice challenge at the same time. I think I have to switch seats here. Now every shot needs to be an instant kill, or the rest will run. Thank you for standing still. Nice, nice, nice. So this tree stand here is a blessing and a curse at the same time. You have to shoot around it somehow. So, good shooting on the first two. Oh, there is more. It's not the first herd that we see. And it's always the females. Can we drop her as well? Beautiful. Look, even more. They line up. They line up to be shot. Let's look around quickly. What a start. Now this of course has nothing to do with the ferals not calling. You need to be a bit lucky to get a herd. But I don't think I've seen a herd of 5 animals. Stop, please. And we continue. Excellent. Look at this. I think we have a good session already, no matter what happens next. 13:09, 5 minutes, 5 Rusa dead on the floor. But we will stick around, of course. And after a lot of calling, I finally get a buck here. I will end this with the rifle. There is a buck alongside these 5 over here. We got 6 in a rather short time. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this location works for you as well. Thank you very much. Stay in touch.